Okay, good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for a special Face It Live Q&A session presented by Fayette County Public Schools and the 16th District PTA. Of course, during this time, it is most important that our families and communities engage together and support one another.
The Face It platform allows us to virtually have real talk, build real partnerships, and allow real ways for us to express what we're feeling, exert our energy in a positive way, and be solution-driven in our approach to whatever we are facing in our communities. My name is Sharika Smith. I work for Fayette County Public Schools in the Office of Student Support. It's great to be here tonight.
And I am Melody Westerfield, the FACE, the Family and Community Engagement Liaison at William Wells Brown Elementary School, and I'm happy to be here tonight as well. So tonight's show is going to be fun. We're going to be focusing on facing youth programs together. Our format is going to be a little different tonight, as we're going to allow each organization that we're going to introduce to you all to give a brief overview of services and programs that they offer for the youth and how to access those things during this peculiar time. So that will entail costs, safety, and measures and outcomes through their programs. Everyone out there who's listening and watching right now, please utilize the chat and drop your questions in. We're going to try to answer those questions live tonight. And if you don't get a chance to, answer your questions live, still please drop those questions. We will follow up and answer those questions after the show.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get to it. I'm going to call your agency name, and if you wouldn't mind, tell us your name, your organization, and your job title. Okay, we will start with Parks and Recreation.
Hi, I'm Stephen Rogers. I'm with Lexington Parks and Recreation. I'm a recreation manager.
Awesome, welcome. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Next, we'll have UK Junior MANRRS.
Good evening. I am Kendra Price, and I'm the Acting Assistant Director of Diversity and the Inclusion Diversity Program Coordinator at the UK College of Agriculture, Food and Environment, and I also coordinate the Junior MANRRS program for the state of Kentucky.
Awesome. Welcome. All right. Can we have YMCA next, please?
There we go, off mute. Hi guys, I am Kevin Hari. I'm the Senior Director for Program Operations, and I've been with the YMCA about 20 years.
Awesome, welcome Kevin. And next we'll have the BMWA program.
Hi, I'm Rosalind Akins, the Executive Director of the BMW Academy here in Lexington, and we've been in existence for 15 years, and I'm the Executive Director.
Welcome, welcome. And Partners for Youth, please.
Hi, I'm Brianna Pursley, the Executive Director of Partners for Youth, and we've been around for 25 years.
Wow. Great, great. And then finally, Lexington Leadership Foundation.
Yes, I'm Marcus Patrick with Lexington Leadership Foundation, and I'm the Director of Urban Impact, and I'll also be representing Amachi tonight.
Great.
Well, Sharika, it seems that we have quite the roster tonight, right?
Absolutely, yes. So
without further ado, I'm going to get things jumped off and get started. So we're going to first start with the UK Junior MANRRS. Yeah, Ms. Price, jump on in there. Tell us about your organization, your agency, and the programs that you're currently providing for the youth.
Alrighty, so to first kick this off, I have to talk about the National Society. So MANRRS is a national society, and its mission is to promote the academic and professional advancement by empowering minorities in agriculture, natural resources, and related sciences. And the Junior MANRRS program is the outreach arm of the National Society geared towards students and I'm going to say scholars, because we have scholars in Fayette County. So our young scholars in grades 7 through 12. And for this year, we're doing a county-wide Junior MANRRS program. And so this is the first time we're doing this. We want to be sure that our scholars could stay engaged throughout this peculiar time, as Melody said. So with this, we do focus on STEAM, with our A standing for agriculture. So we are an ag-based program, but with that, do not let that deter your scholars from being involved. We really work to engage and elevate the essential skills they need to be successful, whether that's college or if they go straight to a career after high school, we work to help them elevate those skills that they need to be successful once they move past high school. And then with that, because we're ag, we have to expose them to the opportunities that are available in agriculture. I can't tell you the statistic, but it's so many jobs that point back to agriculture that we want to make sure that we're exposing our scholars to those opportunities within ag. So this year we have our virtual program at no cost. So that's super exciting. We'll be meeting once a month. And the way the program is set up is that you have to pre-register. So this is just a safety precaution. So for the pre-registration is a link. I will share that with our friends at the school district so they can send that out to all the families who are interested. And with that, after you pre-register, you will get an email, both scholar and guardian, with the call-in information. So within the registration, there's consent to participate. We do have a student code of conduct that we like to follow so that everybody knows what is expected within the space. And so we hope that you would join us. Our first meeting is September 29th, so here in a couple of weeks, and we'll be meeting on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. And the way the meetings will be set up is we'll be bringing in an actual industry professional to share their MANRRS story if they were involved, give a little advice, tell a little bit about what they do, if they have opportunities for scholars who are in high school, and then we'll work on honing in a professional skill each meeting. So each meeting they'll be able to walk away with something that they can put in their toolkit to be successful as they matriculate through life.
Hope everybody is taking notes out there.
That's the quick and dirty version.
Thank you. Thank you so much. If we do have questions that pop up in the chat, we will address those to each agency. So everybody listening, if you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. All right, Kevin, you're up. Please talk to us about the YMCA.
All right, thanks guys again. So the biggest program we currently have going on right now, or we've dubbed Y Academy, which is all-day support for the academic virtual learning currently going on. I've got that going on at 4 different sites right now, wow. Including 3 of our branches, and then a new site that is going on actually on UK's campus. So that has been a major focus the last couple of weeks here, as you can imagine. We're very excited to return to our youth sports programming, which starts next week. So we got some soccer and flag football we're getting ready to kick off. It's great to get kids out on the field and do some stuff again. Power Scholars, one of our signature programs, is actually starting this week with some pre-testing, which has been a great collaboration, of course, with the Fayette County school system for the last 3-4 years. Our Black Achievers program is also getting ready to launch later this month with one of our employees who is also an alumnus of the program, Marcus McAlpin.
Awesome.
And then we still have, you know, it's a crazy time, so we're still in the process of planning some of the other, what we would call traditional Y programs around swim lessons and other things that we're still trying to figure out how to do in the new world we live in. So more to come on that. Obviously, the website is the best place to get information from us. We have several pages worth of stuff, so if you have specific questions, I would encourage you to reach out to myself or one of our other staff members, because I understand that our website can sometimes be a little daunting with all the pages and whatnot.
Kevin, you can just go ahead and use the word peculiar. Like, just go ahead and use it. Okay, so up next we have BMW. Ms. Akins, you want to come in and let us know what to expect from your program?
Sure. The BMW Academy services, our mission, first of all, is to educate, motivate, and activate the potential for excellence that lies within every African-American male. We service young men in grades kindergarten through the 12th grade. And this is perfect timing for me to talk about BMW tonight, because our virtual kickoff is this Saturday, September the 12th, where all of our young men and their parents, we will do it virtually this year. We have a dynamic speaker that's kicking us off by the name of Dr. Rhonda Bryant. She's gonna talk about the dehumanization of Black and brown boys in America. And so some of the things that BMW offers, we offer mentoring, we offer tutoring, we offer college prep, we offer ACT prep, all of our young men, we start putting them on a college campus in the 6th grade. Our young men are taught the well principles. They're to be well-mannered, well-behaved, well-dressed, well-spoken, well-read, well-traveled, and all of that leads to them being well-prepared. And as I said, we start putting them on a college campus. We service 8. We have 4 sites, and we service all of our young men in grades kindergarten through 12. And if you're interested in getting your son in, our application process is open now. There's no charge. Please go to our website, www.bmwacademyky.org, and sign your son up. We will be virtual this first half of the year, but we're hoping that we will get back to in-person the first of the year. So thank you, and come on and join us. If you have a young man, please put him in our program, and we'll take it from there.
Well,
Awesome, awesome. I think it's amazing how we have still been able to provide these programs virtually. So Zoom and Google, they've really saved us during COVID. So
yes,
so awesome that these programs are still available during this pandemic. All right, so we're going to go to Partners for Youth. Brianna, can you tell us about your program?
Yes, ma'am. We are a little bit different because we are not direct programmers. And let me just give you a little short history. We were started in 1995 as a response to a killing of a young African-American male teen at the hands of a white police officer. So Mayor Pam Miller at the time had conversations with the community to come up with something positive where we could give kids the tools that they need to succeed. And that's where Partners for Youth was born in April 1995. And so basically our mission is to promote positive youth development and to prevent juvenile delinquency through collaboration and capacity building. And we do that in multiple ways. We are a foundation, and so we do provide many grants to the community in the amounts of $750 to $3,000 to provide positive youth programming throughout the city. And this year, currently, we do have 33 that are sponsored. The only direct hands-on program that we do have is the Neighborhood Youth Council, and currently we are meeting virtually until it's safe to meet in person, of course. And those are for high school seniors throughout Fayette County, highly concentrated in the Cardinal Valley and the Gainesway area. So if you participate in if you're a teen and you participate in the grassroots programs that we provide or the Neighborhood Youth Council, you qualify for a Partners for Youth Toyota scholarship in the amount of $1,000 for your secondary education. So you need to be a high school senior or a freshman in college that's mentoring in those programs or helping or still currently involved. We have a plethora of programs that we provide with the community through the I Do initiative. And basically that is the community coming together, whether you're faith-based, schools, just an individual. If you are a university, we sit down at our community partners tables and come up with fun, safe, and creative ways for kids and their families to learn and have free, safe activities. And so we also have MetroCats, and I'm just going to name them. MetroCats, we do have the Summer Youth Job Training Program, which the city employs 300 youth throughout the summer and pays them $10 an hour. And then, of course, we have just a resource list. We want to make sure that youth know their resources, and they really appreciate that. So the youth resource guide that we have is strictly for teens because they're generally the ones that can, you know, go to those resources themselves for help. And so that's just a quick little excerpt about us, very quick.
Thank you. And I actually was a recipient of one of the Partners for Youth grants back when I used to be a step team coach. So it was very helpful and very appreciated. So.
Wait, did I just hear you right? Did you just say I was step team? Okay,
next show, Melody, next show.
I'll move along. So we have Lexington Leadership Foundation, Mr. Marcus Patrick. Please tell us about your organization.
You're on mute. It was going to happen.
It got me. It got me today. Lexington Leadership Foundation, we are a nonprofit that seeks to connect and unify and mobilize to see this city transform. And so we are a faith-based nonprofit but we work with people of faith and people of goodwill to tackle tough issues in cities, in Lexington specifically. And I direct Urban Impact, and we do youth empowerment, youth development programming, because we seek to empower our young people to grow, succeed, and lead within the context of their neighborhood. And so we try to teach our young people that they have the capacity right now to be leaders. They don't have to wait till they get our age or reach some level of education. We want them to know that they can lead right now, from the second graders that we work with up through the high school and young adult young people that we work with. And I'm also representing our MANRRS program, which is also under the Leadership Foundation. And we all do mentoring. It just looks in different capacities. And MANRRS seeks to come alongside young people that have been impacted by incarceration, whether that's a parent or a family member that's been incarcerated, or they live in a high concentration neighborhood of crime or incarceration. Again, to change this narrative that our young people are not young people that are affected by incarceration, they are young people of promise. And so we want to empower our young people to understand that they have the capacity to be different than what the statistic says. We want them to understand they can change their own narrative. We just want to be there to support them. So some of the things right now, we are preparing our building to socially distance and provide academic support in the Woodhill community for our young people in elementary through high school. We have a wait list right now of kids to serve, because again, we can't serve all the kids that we would like to right now because of restrictions. But again, we want to make sure that we can provide some support. We're also planning for some small group activities to get kids moving, and figure out ways for them to burn off some of this steam instead of sitting in front of the computer all day, and put their hands actively doing something productive that is not detrimental to them or people in their community.
That's awesome. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. All right, we are going to go with Stephen with Parks and Rec.
All right, I learned from Marcus. I made sure I was unmuted. So I'm with Lexington Parks and Recreation. We are a division of the Lexington Fayette Urban County government. So we are a tax-funded resource for the community. Our mission statement is to build community and enrich life through parks, programs, and play. Our main priority is to maintain public spaces, provide programs that educate, that encourage healthy lifestyles. We serve really just about everyone. So anybody that comes into our community, we serve those people. I see people from out of state all the time. So we serve the citizens of Lexington and Fayette County, and then anyone that comes to our community that wants to use some of our resources. We have 105 city park locations. So that includes everything from our community centers, aquatic centers, golf courses, 2 natural area parks with nature centers. We have athletics facilities, regional parks, neighborhood parks. Ideally, just about everybody in the urban service area should be within, or is close to being within, a 10-minute walk to a parks and recreation location and facility. Most of our programming this year has been a little different. We did get to offer summer camps this summer for children. It was on a limited basis. We had to go along with a lot of COVID protocol. That's usually some of our main programming during the summers. We provide a variety of summer camp opportunities throughout the community, Jacobson Park, Castlewood Community Center, several other community center locations. So right now we are providing some virtual programming. We're starting to do some outdoor programming as well, trying to re-engage with the public. Our natural area parks and golf courses open back up in May to serve the public, and we've been seeing some really great participation. A lot of people have had some pent up energy and anxiety, and they've been able to get outside and use our services and use our locations to kind of alleviate some of that stress.
Well, thank you, sir. That was a lot of information. That was a whole bunch of information, and I'm so thankful that you all, you gave us that information. So to kind of wrap up a little bit, we want to start by, really asking that you give some encouragement at this point, and we want you to provide the youth, family, in the community with some encouraging words or advice at this point. And we're going to go in the same order, so I won't recreate the wheel. Ms. Price, please feel free to go first.
Alrighty, so my advice is that securing a bag starts now. So your network can increase your net worth. So no matter whether it's with Junior MANRRS or any of the other programs that you've heard about tonight, I just encourage you to get involved. Plug in, find your good sweet spot of where you want to be involved and stick with it because it will help you out in the long run.
That's good. I like that.
I love that. Say that one more time for us, please. Your network.
Your network can help increase your net worth.
I like that. I like that. I'm
Good.
gonna have to write that down. Thank you. All right, Kevin, what words of encouragement or advice can you give our families who are watching?
What I think has been great about this forum is you see a whole lot of different community members coming together and a whole lot of people that want to help. So my advice would echo Ms. Price's: get involved. Find something to do, get involved. We want to be involved in your lives. Everybody here wants to help you. So just get involved, get active, come to us, and let's all make the community better.
Absolutely. That's good. That's good. I like that, Kevin. So Ms. Ross, you're next.
As everyone has said, I would say that Lexington has an opportunity to provide a village for your child. Whatever your child may need, it is in this community. You just need to reach. If you reach, we will touch and we will help. And so I hope many of our families that are hearing this tonight, if you have in light of some of the things that have happened in our community when it comes to African-American males in the past few weeks, we want to create this positive environment to let you know that there are positive things for your son to be involved with. And please come join one of these programs so we can help your son to be all that he can be.
That absolutely reached me. So thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's awesome because you can try one of these programs, and if it's not a good fit, there are plenty others to choose from.
Absolutely.
So don't give up. Keep trying until you find your fit. All right, Miss Brianna, what's your famous words?
Well, we usually have interns year round, high school and college. And so I tell them exactly what I tell my own children is to ask questions.
Yeah.
No question is a dumb question unless you don't ask it. And the only way to gain that knowledge that you need to have tools to go towards your future is to ask those questions. So don't be afraid to raise that hand and ask.
I love it. Good points. Good points.
Good. Marcus, make sure you unmute first, though.
I got you this time. First, I want to echo a little bit of what Ross said, Ms. Aiken says. No, we know the adage, it takes a village to raise a child, and the village may not look like what it used to, but we're all here, obviously, because we want to repopulate what that village looks like for kids and families. And just know that you're not in this alone. Kids, families, you're not in this alone. There are people that are willing to jump in the fire with you. And, you know, we want to come alongside you and cheer you on and help you be what you've been called to be and do.
That's good.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right, Stephen, take us home with some words of encouragement.
There were a lot of great comments that everybody just had. I think that the one thing that I would really add to this is let kids be kids. Make sure they get an opportunity to get outside and play. Let them engage in nature. Let them have that space. And hopefully we have enough areas in our community, enough organizations that are there to help, but let them get outside and play and be a kid, especially in times like right now.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you all. I mean, really, I really want to thank you all for providing us that information about your organizations and the programs that you offer for our youth. And we just want to thank everybody else out there who's watching and joining us right now during this Face It Live show. We would like to stay connected with you all. On this call right now, and you all out there who are watching at this point in time. We want to continue to build a stronger community and support one another and our families. Sharika is actually going to tell us how we can do that.
Yes, so we would love it if you would send us your pictures, your videos, especially if your children or your families are in one of these programs featured tonight. That would be awesome. We are going to add that to our Facebook page. Show us how you are facing it together at home. We want to see that. Again, we'll put that on our Facebook page. And even if you have words of encouragement that you are, you feel led to share with our families, please send that. So you can do that by emailing us at faceit@fayette.kyschools.us, or you can text those pictures. And even if you have questions about today's chat or questions or suggestions for future chats, you can text those to 859-903-5531.
Okay, so we're wrapping up. So everyone, thank you again. Everyone, please mark your calendars. We will feature a new FACEIT topic on not next Thursday, but the Thursday after next. So September 24th at 6:30, you will find us back here. And our topic will be facing that work-life balance. I mean, that's going to be a whole thing by itself. So we want to continue to stay connected with you, but until then, let's continue to face it together. See you all soon.